Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to another riveting match of the One Try League. Today we have Hattok versus CV. We'll be getting started shortly here, but a nice Division 2, Division B, whichever we call it, matchup. Guys practicing now, but like I said, we'll be getting started in a second. So get ready, buckle in, should be a good one.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, everybody, buckled in. Here we go. Just coming across the wire. Apparently, CV hit a PR in Yoshi Valley warming up, so sounds like they're ready to rock. Hattok also looks like they're ready to go.
Okay.
And yeah, like we said, nice middle division matchup. Hattok versus CV. CV comes into this at 0-3, Hattok 1-2, so both could definitely use a win here. Could go a long way in helping their standing. But should be expecting a good match. Both have been involved in some pretty decent matches so far, so yeah. Anyways, I should be starting in a second. Choco Mountain, there we go. A little out of sync, but that's okay. We'll get it fixed. Really start to Choco. CV really struggling at the beginning here. Hattok looking kind of clean. Hattok into the fence though. I think that should sync them up just about. Okay. Still decently clean. I mean, neither was perfectly clean to the start, but pretty close race early. Oh, Hattok getting wild. Ooh, tumbles on the wall there. Has to burn a shroom. Hattok was up by 0.08, but he did use a shroom, and CV did not. So could be a bit tough for Hattok here. CV definitely has the advantage if he can drive clean. Should be okay. or had to get a little slow down there. Both trying to pre-jump. I think they were a little late, so I just slowed down a bit. Into the fence. It does look like CV has a little bit of a lead here. Actually, a pretty solid lead and a shroom advantage, so their race to lose at this point. Gotta be careful through this section like Hattok just messed up. I think both got good hills, so that's nice. Oh yeah, CV a huge lead now. Probably about a little over a second. And a shroom advantage still, so. Looks like CV's gonna go for the fence shroom at the end here. I'm not sure what Hattok's plan was, but they definitely all went down the drain when he tumbled. But yeah, gonna be a close one coming down to the end here. Nice shroom for, well, CV, not a great shroom, but just didn't fail it. Oh, close at the end there, gets a little wonky. Still gonna take it though. CV 20036, Hattok 20174. Solid second change win for CV there. Gonna give him a 1-0 lead in this first set. Yeah, so just a quick overview. Sets. It's the first to win 3 sets, so best of 5 in sets. Each set is going to be best of 7, so whoever gets 4 wins in a set takes the set. And yeah, pretty straightforward, I would say. Picks alternate, so Hattok had the first pick, and then you just alternate every race, so now CV gets the pick, and then Hattok, and so on and so forth. And then the only difference is that each set, the person that lost the previous set gets the first pick. So pretty crucial to get out to a nice early lead here for CV. And on Hattok's pick, no less. It's a big steal. Sherbetland is the pick. Again, I'm going, so should be started in a second. And the only other thing to mention is their jokers. They can pick one time during the entire match to do a shortcut or a fast lap joker, but if those come up, we'll explain them a little bit more when it happens. It's a little bit off sync on their start, so I think CV was slightly ahead on the start. But actually pretty close, I think, so. Coming into the cave, so the tricky thing at Sherbet's definitely going to be this penguin section coming out. Ooh, CV a little wide and then MT. So this penguin section, these penguins are in cycles. They should know lap 1 pretty well at their pace. But laps 2 and 3, it gets a bit tougher, and I think lap 3, especially at this pace, is going to be tricky if they're on close to their potential pace. But CV should have a solid lead here. Yeah, 0.3 of a second. Hattok, a little messy for CV at times, but Hattok a little wide and pretty close calls. Not amazing crack jumps either. Ooh. CV is going for it on these crack jumps, I believe, and then Hattok playing a bit more safely, but we'll see if that backfires for either of them. CV a little messy in this cave section, but knowing where the penguins are, knows that they're inside. Ooh, Hattok bounces off the wall, so CV's going to open up a huge lead. CV notices, though. Okay, pretty safe crack jump, I'd say. Hattok not even going for a crack jump at all on that second part. 39.47, pretty solid lap. CV way ahead. Should have this unless he fails. Decent crack jump, okay. Hattok went for it a little more, but just I think it's way too little too late. But like I said, lap 3 penguin. We will see what we get here. Okay, actually CV was a bit slow, so not the worst penguin. Hattok almost a bit too fast. Or even slower than that, nearly got caught by the penguin again. But it looks like as long as CV stays clean, yeah, CV's gonna take this. Go up 2-0. 1:59.39, pretty solid time. That's in PAL, so it's hard for me to tell, but I think sub 2 on this track in general is pretty good. Yeah, 1:59.39 compared to 2:01.59. Definitely a 1:59. Actually, if this time on their sheet, top 5 here, is the PR, not too far off PR for Jaquette. So, pretty good. Gonna take a 2-0 lead in this set. And we on to Hattock's pick. It sounds like Hattock's picking Moo Farm, so we got a little bit of chaos coming up, everybody. Should be fun. One thing to note, the moles on this track are completely random. One of few obstacles in this game that are completely random, and so anything could happen if they drive over mole patches. They can play it safe and avoid them for the most part, or even completely, which I would expect to happen, but if somebody goes off their line a little bit, they could end up over a molehill, and it's not certain disaster, but it's a pretty good chance of being a disaster. But, here we go. Oh yeah, that's what you like to see. Perfectly synced start. I think Hattok missed an MT. I also think CV might have missed an MT. Oh, Hattok looked like he had it clean, but he got way too much air there. Should open up a little lead for CV here. But this is the tricky part. I actually think Hattok took this a bit cleaner, and CV a little late on the shroom. Oh, but CV up by 2/10, sub 30 lap. Pretty solid. Neither of them really pushing it too hard on the molehills. Oh, CV bad hilly section there. I think Hattok should take a lead now. Let's see if he can be clean through this section again. Oh, CV over a few molehills, survives though. Close. I think Hattok should have a lead now though. Yeah, Hattok about quarter of a second lead. But it's all going to come down to this ending here. Not amazing from CV there on MTs. Ooh, Hattok getting loose here. I think it's about even now. Close race. It's all going to come out of this last section. Hattok misses MT. Ooh, gets bad there. Oh, it's all coming undone. This is going to be close, right down to the wire. Who's got it? CV. Yes. 34-47. Close race. But CV is going to go up 3-0 in this set and has the pick for potential finisher. Man, close moo-moo. Hattok had it too, and then that lap 3 was just tough. CV closing it pretty strong with a 29.84, even though there were some messy portions, but really turning it on, really having a good start. 3-0 in the set. It's a pretty solid time he's put down. We will see what comes next. It looks like Royal's the pick. CV trying to close the set out, goes with Royal. Yeah, huge first set win for him. Thing is, Hattok can't get down even if he loses this race because 4-0 versus 4-3, there's no difference in the set. It'll still just be 1-0 in sets. And so he will really need to collect himself here. Get it going. Ooh, tough start for CV there, going a little bit too wide. Was behind the ghost for a bit. Staff ghost are allowed. Ooh, bonks the wall a bit. Ooh, not a great start for CV here, so Hattok's got an opportunity to steal the track. And having the next pick, he's really got a chance to get himself back in this. Throws in an extra MT, just because. Okay. Not a great SSMT there. Second one a bit better. But it looks like Hattok's going to be up by a few tenths here in the first section. But a lot of race to go. CV has time to make this up. Hattok a bit wide out of that turn. Oh, Hattok gets no air. He's going to have a lot of grass. And that'll slow him down quite a bit. I think he should still have a lead. Oh, misses the SSMT. He was up by 0.14. But not getting the SSMT to start the lap. This should be about even, maybe a slight CV lead right now. I think Hattok with a better 180, but at the end, not great. So neither of them really getting an amazing 180. So it's still a close race, actually. Pretty intense. Hattok the extra MT. I think he nailed it okay. Though I'm not sure if he's going tight enough on that shroom. These guys are pretty neck and neck, pretty dead even. I think CV has a slight lead. Yeah. Not a huge one, though. That transition really is costing Hattok right now. Gotta stay tight through this turn. Okay. Missed the MT there. They're pretty dead even right now. 09 versus 83. Doing some quick math. I think Stevie is up by about 1/10 of a second. Hattok missing another SSMT. Stevie almost goes off. Goes super wide though. Hattok's gonna open up a pretty big lead here. Gotta stay clean though. Hattok a pretty good lead right now. CV came a little undone, messed up a few sections. Still some chances for him to come back here, but Hattok, if he can remain clean at the end here, he's gonna get his first win of the day. Keep this set alive. Oh, somehow tumbled. I missed that. I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, Hattok opens up a huge lead now. Stay on the course and you win. Yep. Hattok gonna make this 3-1. Keep it alive. Gets the next pick. Pretty solid time, 2:57.
Snack.
3-1 now. Hattok's pick. And it sounds like we are going to DKJP. Yep, DK's the pick from Hattok.
Okay.
Make a false start from CV there.
Okay.
Gonna be a 5-second penalty on the race. No, not really. Alright, these guys are readying it up. Should be there in a minute. What's going on, Tyson? Here we go. Hattok started later than CV, but because Hattok plays Zoom, well, it's PAL, so I don't know how much of a difference it'll make. Hattok might have slightly less lag. Both a bit all over the place. CV a decent jump, Hattok way far to the right. He's gonna get a 3 coconut hit, oh, as did CV, but a much better jump from CV is gonna give him the lead. Two more jumps to go, and this cave section is pretty tricky, so it's still plenty of time for Hattok to reel this in. I just realized Hattok is using map mode, whereas CV is using the speedometer. Hattok barely gets up there. Oh, CV's triple tap, very slow. Burns an extra shroom. Uh-oh. I think that was a panic play right there by CV. Hattok with a decent lead, then gets bad turn there. Should be about even, but Hattok has a shroom advantage and a bit ahead. Decent jump from both. Yeah, that shroom CV used was a huge mistake. That's going to cost him so much time there. Hattok has opened up a huge lead. Needs to stay clean, though. I've seen a bit of weird turns, weird sections from both these guys, so anything's alive. Yeah, CV, you're really struggling at this point. But Hattok, let's see if you make it up the cave. Yeah, he does. He's pretty safe, too. CV makes it this time. I just don't know what's going on with the triple tap. Oh my goodness, such a safe shroom from Hattok. That's going to get CV back into this. Well, Still way ahead, but let him back in a little bit. Had a pretty safe lead right now. Cave part could be tricky, but I mean, he's up by so much. As long as he doesn't tumble, Hattok should be fine here. Yep, gets up safe. Hattok's going to take this. 3-2 now. Hattok trying to pull off the reverse sweep. Come all the way back. Still got some work to do, and CV's pick is coming up. 221 versus 223. Solid Hattok win here. Sounds like CV with the immediate Calamari Desert pick. Katie could get interesting because of this train, so I'm excited to see what happens here.
Okay.
80 is the pick for CV. It is 3-2. I don't know why the set score's not updating, but not a huge deal. CV a little ahead on the stream here, so we'll see. Oh, Hattok shrooms into the wall. Uh-oh. That's going to make it tough for him because it's going to be a struggle to know what the train cycles are, unless he's really done his homework on mistakes, but yeah, way behind CV and gonna have some weird trains. Hattok's gonna go 3-0, okay. Try to make that ground up. But CV saving a shroom. I'm curious to see where he's gonna use it. If he's got a plan for the start of this lap, or if the plan is to wait until lap 3 after the trains. Yeah, pretty solid lead. 0.6 with the shroom advantage, so CV's going to need to make a mistake for Hattok to catch up in this one. Hattok should beat this train, yeah. So that's why I used the extra shroom there, so he knew he could beat the train. Okay. I think CV's going to save this, yeah. So it sounds like the plan for CV is to use this on lap 3. And try to catch up that way. Or try to take a bigger lead that way, I should say. Okay, clean through. Should just be one last train, but I think CV's way ahead of it. Yeah, Hattok's gonna have to swing out wide. Okay, with the extra shroom too, CV should take this. Yep, as long as he doesn't make any weird mistakes at the end here. Okay. Coming through the line. Yep, CV's going to take this. A 207.53, Hattok a 210. CV wins the set 4-2. On to the next set. Four two. This. Make sure this is working. Okay, cool. Okay, so Hattok gets the pick. As he lost the last set, he gets first pick here. And it sounds like Hattok is going for Toad's Turnpike.
Okay.
See what happens here. Lots of cars. Cars are on a cycle as well. So they should know where they are as long as they're at their pace. But again, if they get off pace a little bit, could spell a little bit of a disaster. And even if they're on their pace, there are some sections where these cars are a bit tricky. Hattok bouncing off the wall there, has to go around the bus. Pretty big time loss there. So CV already out to a pretty good lead. Okay, coming through this first section. Curious to see what Shroom strats they use. I think Hattok used one early. It's possible CV goes for a 0-3-0. It seems like Hattok's going to have to go for a 1-1-1 or something. But really, there's no super amazing Shroom spots. So, personally, when I do attempts, I try to do fast lap and 3-lap attempts at the same time. But for these guys, they might just use Shrooms to try and get certain cycles at a certain spot, so they don't have to worry about cars or double cars or anything. Yeah, Hattok used the Shroom. CV did not. CV still has a 0.6 lead. Oh, a little tricky for Hattok, getting onto a bad line there. CV opens up an even bigger lead. There's the first Shroom for CV, so I think it is going to be a 0-3-0. Could use the last two at the end here. A little tricky to do an SSMT downhill, and saw as Hattok struggled there. But overall, it's going to probably take a mistake from CV, a big mistake from CV for Hattok to catch up in this game. Yeah, there's the second Shroom, so I would expect the last Shroom to be around the final bend from CV, and we'll see. I don't know if this is a great attempt or not, but we'll see if they can get a fast lap PR here. 10023, I don't think that's a fast lap PR. Oh, it is. It actually is. Old PR was a 35. That's 23. So, pretty nice to get a PR in a race. Seems like Hattok is behind a bit, but I think he's kind of making up a little bit of ground here. I think CV is a little sloppy at this point. Still could be anybody's race. Tricky part at the end here. Yep, both avoiding the cars, but CV better race overall. Takes it. Let's see if a 302.25 is a PR. It is a dual PR. Dual PR for CV here. Pretty funny. 1-0 lead in the set, and it sounds like the pick is KTV. CV 1-0 up in the sets, going to KTV next. Could be an interesting one. This tunnel jump can be. It's not crazy tricky, and there's a safe way to get in, but there's a more aggressive way that's a little riskier. So could see some crazy stuff happen here. Also, a bit on even ground at certain parts, so see how these two manage that. Okay. Off to decent starts, nothing crazy bad. I think CV was a bit cleaner through the start. So here we come to this tunnel jump, which is considered non-shortcut because it's clearly intended. Hattok almost jumped too far, gets caught in the wall, slows down, loses all his speed, so CV is going to have good lead after lap 1. And the thing with KTV is having a slow lap 1 really messes with your other laps because this water cycle becomes a lot worse. So, I mean, anything can happen still, but CV in a pretty good spot. Oh, bad turns there and went off the ramp. The ramp is super slow to go off of. Oh no. Getting a bit loose too. Gonna make it into the jump. But Hattok making some time up here. Both going to have not amazing water at this point, though. Yeah, Hattok made a little bit of time up. CV still has a pretty okay lead. But we'll see. Hattok going wide there, still within striking distance. Here comes the tunnel jump. CV in clean. Hattok in much cleaner than the first time. Should be CV's race, but could be close at the end here. Bad water for both. CV hits a crab. A good luck crab. Oh, gets it. It's a pretty crazy race. Could have gone either way, but that wall hit on Hattok on lap 1 really cost him. He put in a decent lap 2, as good as he could have done on lap 3, give him the water, but CV really closed that one strong to help seal it. Okay, so 2-0 or 1-0 on sets, 2-0 in the current set. CV in a pretty good spot. The next pick, though, Hattok's pick, and he goes with Banshee Boardwalk, Spooky Trek. Halloween was yesterday, Hattok. You don't have to appease the crowd, but he's going to anyways. Both guys still have jokers, so still could see some pretty crazy stuff coming on, but I think Hattok might need to use one. Probably not. If he wins this race, he might need to use one in this set, but I think Hattok just missed the start boost. What the heck? That was weird. But Hattok needs to use a joker to help change things up eventually. Really, if it keeps going like this, CV should take this pretty quickly. But we'll see. Hattok missed the net. I think they both missed the second MP, which is the hardest one to hit in the bat house. But Hattok was slightly cleaner. Okay, so the thing with Banshee is two decent shroom spots. The drop shroom after the zigzag is better one and the one that most people use in PR attempts, but the second best one is that that big winding turn towards the end, and both deciding to use it there. The drop shroom can be really annoying. You can get very unlucky and bounce, so much safer to go for the other shroom, but kind of gotta wonder if Hattok realizes he's behind. Oh, CV though, missing an MT. Gonna be very slow going into the bad house. Hattok getting that MT, a little bit behind on the other ones, but hits all three and help him close the gap. Still behind, but we have to wonder if Hattok might go for the shroom in a second. Yeah, made up a little bit of ground, but not a ton. It's a close race. Oh no, the shroom throw. There we go. Yeah, neither of them going for that shroom. I just don't think Hattok's got enough to make this ground up. I think Stevie should take this, and it's going to be a huge commanding lead. Yep, stays clean. And it looks like 208, 209. Yep. 3-0 lead for CV here. With the final pick, or with the next pick in the set, so really could be has a chance to put this away. Could take a 2-0 set lead going into the third set. Just a reminder, once we get to the third set, track pools will reset. So everything will be at his disposal and he can put it away quickly. Seems like CV is going with Frap Snowland, trying to seal the second set. So see how that goes. Some chances for variance, really, within the snowman fields can be a bit annoying if you get in a bad line. It's a little tough to correct, but the shroom could make a huge difference. If somebody goes for the shroom and gets it pretty nicely, that could save them quite a bit of time. However, I would kind of expect these guys to play it a bit safe. So, not really push it, but still could get something. Come on. I'm having issues with my stream for some reason. Keeps lagging a little bit. Okay. Seems like Hattok has a lead. CV missed the MT right there. Hattok a decent shroom, but he's going right at the snowman. Oh, they both go through the snow. CV was in it longer, so I think Hattok should open up a lead. He's going to do the same thing as last time. Go down 3-0. Maybe he can crawl back. Who knows? Okay. Oh, yeah, Hattok up a little over a second. So, once again, they both have to do the shroom 2 more times, though. And going out of bounds on the shroom is a disaster, but missing or having a pretty bad shroom as well is would be definitely enough for the other to make this up. Buffering. So. Oh, I think Hattok went out of bounds. I missed that. Sorry, my stream was buffering, so I missed it. So CV now is a commanding lead. Okay. I mean, CV got through clean. Hattok a decent shroom, but he hits a snowman. So, should seal this. As long as CV doesn't glitch through the bridge there, which he didn't. Gonna take it. 206.31. Not great, but it's gonna be enough to get the job done. 4-0 on sets. 4-0 on the set. 2-0. Up to 0 sets. Once again, track pull resets. We're going to take a quick minute break so I can fix something real quick, but he's starting the 3rd set in just a second here. Okay. Should be good to go. Set 3 coming up. CV up 2-0. Hattok gets the pick once again to start the set, but that really hasn't worked too well for him lately. Hattok gonna try something here, going with BC. Pretty high variance track. Thwomps are on cycles, but you also have the chasing thwomp that are little random. So it's a little bit of combination of both. These thwomps can definitely pose some real problems. Everyone get your Marty spammed in the chat as we get ready to go. But, yeah. Could be interesting. Could be what Hattok needs to get this going. I think if he wins this, he might need to go with a shortcut Joker, or just either Joker, really. So he desperately needs to get this set, not only for the race, but just getting sets in general. But Hattok, not a good shroom. He's just been a little off today. Still gonna have a chance to make this up. Okay, he's able to go right. CV kind of clipped the wall there, so Hattok gonna make a little bit of ground up here. But he's behind. Gonna be tricky cycles on the thwomps. he's driving the rest kind of okay, but it's just like going to be tough to know what the cycles are, and CV driving pretty well as well. It should be maybe not a full second, but close to a second lead here for CV. Well, actually more than a second. Okay. Both getting the shrooms fine. Second set of thwomps coming up. Chasing guys are random, and the ones that go down are not. Yeah, CV knows the pace he's on. Hattok gonna go right, doesn't get the MT, so I don't think it's much faster. Avoiding the slidey boys. Stays out of the lava. Oh, it's all coming undone for Hattok. A tough section there. See if he can open up an even bigger lead here. And Hattok needs a little bit of help here to have a chance at this race. But coming into the final lap, CV a 46.02, Hattok a 46 mid. So yeah, about a second and a half, 1.6 seconds probably to be exact. It's the lead. Hattok hits the bush again. Thwomps. Oh, they're easily out of the way for CV. Hattok gonna have a little bit of trouble, but he gets in fine. Yeah, it looks like CV's just driving a little better than Hattok right now. He's not playing amazing, I would say. I think he's playing well, CV is, but just Hattok isn't giving himself a lot of chances to win. But like I said, don't take anything away from CV. He's really playing well and just taking what's given to him, to be honest. Another race win. Goes up 1-0 in this possibly decisive set. Pretty comfortable victory there. And CV's pick now. Man, Hattok really got to get something going here. Just needs to kind of focus in. I think this next pick, regardless of if he wins or loses this next race, has to be one of his chokers. He just needs something different. Whether it be a fast lap or if it be a shortcut. But before we get there, CV is going with Calamari Desert. Track that he won pretty comfortably earlier. So we gotta, Hattok really needs to try to Hattok really needs to make sure that first room is good, just to give himself a chance in this race. But we will see. CV decently comfortable ahead of the train last time, so as long as he drives a similar line, should be okay. Hattok a much better first room, although he hopped at the end instead of getting the MT. I don't know if I agree with that. Hattok popping a few extra MTs, I think. Yeah. Looks to me like CV is indeed ahead. Hattok is going for a 3.00. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I think he's going to be ahead after lap 1, which is pretty crucial here. But we'll see. It's going to come down to him just being quicker overall. 57-20, so about 6/10. Almost 2/3 of a second is the lead for Hattok. Shroom can definitely make that up, although CV getting a little sloppy here. I think, oh, really sloppy. Hattok can open up a bit of a bigger lead now. Driving pretty clean, but still another lap to go. And CV might be at risk of not getting this train now. Hattok should beat it clean. I think he's going to avoid the first train as well. I can't remember what the cycle looks like. Hattok should get the first train. Okay, I didn't catch the times there. Yeah, Hattok gonna beat this first train. Fine, but CV has made up a lot of ground here. Okay, Hattok gonna be clean. CV is gonna beat it. With the Shroom, I think CV should have this. It's close, though. Wow, yeah, CV a decent lead. I think he'll take this. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Hattok's strat here, but it just seemed like CV outdrove him overall. Oh yeah, lap 2, Hattok did not make as much ground up as I thought he would have. That extra true. Yep, so CV takes a 2-0 lead. Hattok. Third pick. Thing to consider is this is possibly going to be his last pick, so he's going to have to pull something out he thinks he can win on for sure. Ooh, we got a treat for you guys. Hattok is indeed going to take the Joker out here. The shortcut Joker has been used, and it will be Wario Stadium shortcut. This one is kind of high variance. Could see anybody take this, to be honest. But Hattok's pick, he's got to feel comfortable with it, I would think. So lean towards Hattok taking this, but he desperately needs to get this because CV, if he's up 3-0 here with a full set of tracks to pick, really, it's good as done. He'll just pick his best track and seal it. Oh man, Wario Stadium Joker. Fun stuff coming up. Oh, Hattok getting the start boost. Oh, but he makes it over. The double hit. Alright, both making it over early. Hattok gets over again. Oh, but he lost the lap. Didn't cross the line, or cross in front of the line. Okay, but he's back in it. Tied up now. Oh, CV goes out of bounds. Not a great angle. Hattok tumbling. Oh, CV going straight for it. I did not like that line, but if that worked, it would have been pretty sick. So both guys struggling on lap 1. Hattok has gotten over, but he lost the lap in doing so. Oh, Hattok gets over. There we go. 44-second lap 1. It's over again pretty easy. CV still in lap 1. Oh, goes out of bounds. Hattok, what's going on? It's still the door's open, but the longer it takes for CV, the longer... Oh, there we go. Hattok's on lap 3 now. Pretty solid spot. There it is. Gets over again. Gonna set this up a little bit. Oh, there we go. Hattok takes it. Huge, much-needed win. 117.02. CV still working on it. He's on lap 2. I don't know what's going on. Just kind of stops. Oh, it sounds like he DQ'd. All right. Pauses definitely causes a DQ. So. Not an amazing race from Hattok, but a much worse race from CV, and it doesn't really matter how you get it. Hattok 2-1 now. Still in this thing. Koopa Troopa Beach is the next pick. CV drove okay on this, but definitely still has room for improvement. So it's an interesting pick, I'd say. But he must feel comfortable and knows that Hattok has struggled a bit on some tracks with some gimmicky areas, I guess, for lack of a better term. And so he's going to go ahead and pick it. Maybe get a win because Hattok messes up. But if neither messes up, it could go either way. So I think this is a risky pick here, but see what happens. Okay, and they're off. Desperation mode still in effect here for Hattok. Once again, his next pick could be his last, so would not be surprised if he uses the Joker next. But before we even get there, gotta get through this race. I think CV pretty sloppy at the start, actually, dropping a few MTs. I like Hattok's start here. So pretty close race. Neither of them going to go for the slide into the ramp. Hattok clean in, so is CV. Hattok did get stuck on the wall last time on that, so good news for him is hitting that. So I think he's going to have a lead, too. 32.84 to 33.76. Almost a full second. So, just what the doctor ordered for Hattok. Gotta stay clean, though. Yep, clean through this section. CV did have troubles with that in the first go-around. So, see what happens. Into the tunnel again. Clean. CV going straight this time. Okay, Hattok got a good lead here. Healthy lead. Was up over a second. Yeah, it's right about a second now is his lead. Ooh, a bit wide there. CV taking it tighter. I think he's making some ground up here. Yeah, for sure making some ground up. See what happens. Hattok a bit to the right. Gets in clean, but CV is right on his tail. CV's reeling him in. Hattok shrooms. Ooh. CV shroom was a bit too tight. Hattok stuck in the water. Close finish. Oh, CV reeled him in, but could not finish it. Ties up this set. Big win for Hattok. I told you, it was a risky pick from CV here. But, risky pick from CV. I don't mind the pick, to be honest. But I'm not surprised to see Hattok take a win there. In fact, the 139 low that's close to a PR for Hattok. That was a really good run he put in there. Very impressive run he put in there. Hattok's pick. 2-2, tied up. Huge decision here for him. Could burn the Joker. Could just go for a track he's comfortable with. Needs to win this set. He actually will have one more pick. I think I lied. No, he won't. He might not have one more pick. So this could be his last pick of the set. Gotta go with something strong. He's electing... 1 second. Getting the word in here. Okay. Molino. Ooh. Picking Banshee Boardwalk, it sounds like. He had this one earlier. I think they were both close. But Hattok missing the start boost kind of cost him. So I think he's going back to that, knowing he had a chance to win it earlier. He didn't make a silly mistake. And so, yeah. Could go either way. Once again, I'm not really sure if I like this pick. But Hattok knows he can get it done here. So, we will see. We will indeed see. I'm Hattok. I might have considered going DK or Moo here, but maybe he's saving it. I don't know if you can really save anything, but yeah. There's enough commentary from the Peanut Gallery. Hattok does hit the start boost this time, so he's already doing better than his last run here. And another thing to keep in mind, both guys went with the last turn shroom last time instead of the drop shroom. And so we'll see if they both go for that again. Hattok a bit wild there. So I think CV's opening up a little bit of a lead. Wow, Hattok a little close to the walls there, and I think he realized it. He's super wide in this bat house. CV, though, getting caught on the wall there. So anything he might have gained from Hattok going wide, out the window. Still think it's a lead for CV, but not by a whole lot. 06 to 25, yeah, about 0.2 is the gap. So, still anybody's race. Both making some pretty crucial mistakes in that first lap. Stevie is going for that extra MT, which is kind of risky. Can be very easy to overturn there. Both going for the zigzags. Curious to see if Hattok changes his strategy. If he's behind lap 3, and go for the drop shroom. Hattok hitting the MTs, but he's a little slow to get into the next few, so not the best line there. I think CV is going to have a lead here. Yep. Opens up another lead, probably about half a second now. And it looks like, yeah, I like his lines a lot better. He's opening an even bigger lead. We will see if Hattok changes his strategies. Nope, both going to keep it up. Hattok has been a bit loose in this bat house the last few times. Oh, doesn't get the slide at the start. That probably is going to be enough to seal this. But one more shroom, anything could happen here. See if he takes it. Yeah, pretty solid. Oh, he does bonk at the end. Oh, he nearly goes off, but he keeps it on. Oh, he nearly went off on that last MT. Kept it on. Takes the win by about a second. Crucial victory there. CV now 3-2. Has the pick. Set and match point here for him. And we'll see what he goes with. Yeah, CV saying he almost fell off in the last MT. Crazy. And Hattok saying bad house MTs. Yeah, they weren't amazing for him. They weren't amazing, but it was enough to get the job done. Or was enough to cost him. Definitely went wide a lot. And the pick is in. We have another Joker selection. This one, Fast Lap Joker. At Royal Raceway. Could be over pretty quick here. Interested to see what these strats will be. Well, I guess they'll just do standard. Yeah, I guess they'll just do the standard strats. But that means the ending to this race could be interesting. As kind of go close to the end, the water at the end, so we'll see if somebody fails it. So the key here is definitely going to be this 180, though. This little 180 hairpin thing. That really could just be the difference in the race. A better one of those is so much faster. Both getting decent starts. Hattok catching some grass there. Oh, CV gets wonky. Oh, Hattok doesn't get a good jump. But Hattok does have a lead here. Yep. Shroom strats. Oh, CV, what was that? Not amazing. Very, very loose here. Yeah, Hattok opening a pretty commanding lead, especially on a fast lap. Hattok clean, goes for the extra MT. Yeah, Hattok has a big lead, but this is going to decide it, this last bit. See how aggressive he goes. He went for an extra MT there. I don't agree with that. 57-78 to 58-41. Hattok takes it. The Joker pick for CV does not go his way. And folks, we will have a race number 7 in this third set. Huge implications. CV really could use the sweep for the difference, but the win overall is more important for him right now. And even if Hattok doesn't win this match, just getting the set would help him tremendously. CV saying that he messed up on his favorite tracks and told himself he made a great Joker pick there. A bit unfortunate. But, yeah. Crucial Game 7, and we're doing it at DKJP. High variance track. These jumps are going to be crucial. Could go either way. Just waiting on Hattok to get it going. Here they go. DK 3 lap to decide the set. Both a decent start, I guess, yeah. Neither making big mistakes there. I think Hattok a little bit behind. CV with the better jump. They both get 3 coconut, though. But CV better jump leads to a pretty solid lead. Okay, so here comes the crucial part. We did see the first time around CV struggled on the uphill cave part, lost a triple tap, which caused him to panic fire a shrew. See if he nails it this time. Had it clean up there, trying to throw in an extra MT, but because of such a clean cave section, he takes a lead, but then he messes up the next section. Goes into the grass, and CV going to take the lead right back. Hattok needs an aggressive... Oh, way too aggressive on the jump. Oh, he goes down. CV with a bad jump, too. Oh, that's brutal. That'll probably be what decides it. Oh, if Hattok got a decent jump there and landed, I think he's ahead. But instead, CV takes a huge lead. It doesn't even matter. Unless he tumbles in the cave section, Hattok probably isn't going to have much of a chance. Yeah, CV going a lot wider now because he knows that cave is killing him. So if CV can just make it over this jump here, that should be GG. Hattok struggling on the cave section at the end there. Yeah, that's a pretty safe jump. Decent jump, but safe jump. CV's over. 3 coconuts, but it doesn't really matter. Hattok going aggressive. Wow, that is insanely aggressive. Oh, and he doesn't get it. CV a bit loose and wonky, but that should be all she wrote. Yep, coming up to this cave section. And CV will take it. So, 3-0 victory for CV. Close races for sure. But, yeah, we'll get him in here for a quick interview.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hear you fine.
Hello, hello.
Hello. So, CV, congrats on the win.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Feels nice.
Yeah.
3-0 victory.
Yeah, that was much higher than expected in the total result, but you could see that Hattok could fight back all the time. And yeah, he made just some huge mistakes. I drove very sloppy, as you could see. And yeah, he just had a bad day, I think, and fell here, and yeah, very unfortunate for him.
So Hattok really... First set was pretty close back and forth, but it just seemed like Hattok dug himself a few too many holes. You won a 3-0, 3-0, and 2-0 in each of the sets, so that's pretty tough to come back from.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah, I think, quite frankly, I think Hattok did struggle a bit, but I think you also didn't give him a whole lot of chances. You played pretty well, I'd say, including that dual PR on Toad's Turnpike, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's not a PR. I erased all the times because I did some shortcuts, and then I erased the times.
Are you sure? Did you get a time like
Yes.
in the last week?
Wait a second. No, Toad's Turnpike. My PR is 3:01:74. I'm not
I see.
sure which time I drove.
Yeah,
but
no, you
the
got
Yoshi Valley. The Yoshi Valley PR before the game was legit.
Yeah. That's nice. It's always nice when you PR
Yeah.
before. That's definitely a flex.
Yeah, very weird.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah,
Yeah.
I think you drove pretty well. You definitely didn't give Hattok a lot of opportunities and a few mistakes with him. Pretty close final set, though. I know you're upset about that Royal.
Oh yeah, Royal Raceway. I don't know, just 2 times total mess up. I just had to laugh so hard, and yeah, that was not a good joker.
The fast lap joker is if you make one mistake there, it can just completely derail the whole thing. So makes it exciting.
Yeah, exactly. Then it adds up, and you bonk, and blah blah blah. Yeah.
All right.
GG's to Hattok.
Yeah, good race for sure. Nice to get on the board with the win, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Thanks
right,
for
well,
watching,
yep.
everyone.
Thanks for the race. Good race. Congrats on the win.
Yeah, thank
We
you.
will. Yeah. I don't know when your next match is, but good luck going forwards, and yeah, keep it going.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for commentating.
Yeah, not a problem.
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I think we're going to sign off here. CV takes the win. 3-0 overall. 4-2, 4-0, 4-3 set scores overall. Very good match from him. Hattok had his moments, but a few too many inconsistencies, and we all sure up. So, once again, you guys can keep watching. You know, the races are great. We have quite a few more matches coming up. This is pretty early in the league, so keep tuning in to SpeedGaming. If you want to follow these guys, CV and Hattok, I believe those are their Twitch handles. Follow me as well. Mine's at the bottom, KyleB30. But feel free to tune into these guys, chat them up, tell them know they did a good race, and yeah. So that's all I have for now. Thanks again, guys. We'll catch you next time.